These are my confessions. The days of confessing to man is long gone. The veil has been torn to be able to go to God directly himself. These are my thoughts, my reality, my experiences. This is my judge-free zone. And in return, I can't be judged by others. Come take a journey with me as I confess to my high priest. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another confessional. First and foremost, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for allowing me to continue to do me. I mean, one thing that I'm learning more and more as my life continues to prosper is what God got for me is for me. And even with these confessionals, right? I'm learning to understand me more, even leading up to even to record a confessional. I'm really learning me more, the intimate part of me. You know what I mean? I'm learning the purity of me, the things that God really loved the most about me. And I'm learning that in the process. I'm loving it. I'm loving what I'm learning. And this is why I'm doing these confessionals. But with this one, it's Civil War. My confessional on today is we are headed into a civil war. We actually are already there. It just ain't been declared yet. But we are at a civil war, and I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I say this. And these are not just reasons, these are facts. If you see behind me, Steve Bannon. If you know Steve Bannon, you know Donald Trump. Obviously, Donald Trump, our president. Steve Bannon was one of his official White House advisors, but now he's not in the White House. He's been out the White House for a while. It was by design, by the way, but he's still his advisor. It's so much. It's like a 10-minute clip. I'm just gonna show you nothing more than like maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds. We are at a division in our country. We've been at this division since forever. If you think about how black people got here, we've been at a division forever, but it's at a place, it ain't even about black or white no more. It's truly about rich and poor. And they're trying to eliminate everybody. They're truly trying to eliminate everybody. And this is what I mean. Think about it, right? Donald Trump, he's been a different type of president. I won't even go deep into that, but I will say this man done a lot of BS. I mean, he got some agendas passed, but it ain't been for the people. It has not been for the people. But even more, forget all that. He's tearing down the people. The United States of America have not been this divisive since the Civil War. And this is why I'm naming it. Even this clip right here, I don't know if you can see it. It ain't gonna show that part yet, but he talks about it. This man talks about this year is gonna be similar to like a civil war when it comes to Donald Trump. This man is saying Donald Trump is ready for war because Donald Trump got accused. I mean, what's the word I want to use? He got off of the occlusion, all that. He got off of it, but yet and still, it's a lot more hell to pay. And what I mean by that is, our country is divided. Our president ain't helping it. He care about himself. He care about his agenda. And guess what? We're left to not only pick up the pieces, but we left to deal with all the anarchy that's around it. So hopefully I make this make sense in my confessional. And you might say, Kurt, why is this a confessional? Because we need to know this. We need to know this, and I thank God for this platform so we can kind of keep our eyes open to what's taking place in our country. But here we go. Number 1, prediction of a civil war. This is like a prediction. I won't even say the word prediction like that. I'm not a psychic, nor am I a prophet, but I say a prediction because it's right in our face. It's only a matter of when. You know what I mean? Like, let's really think about it. Here we go. Number 1. Polarization without resolution. Polarization without resolution. Everything is being polarized. Everything is being polarized to a point of this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. No resolutions. Everything, the majority, I can't say everything, but the majority of the stuff that we see on the news is all problems with no solution. You got Fox News over here. You got CNN over here. Ain't nobody trying to come as one. They just throwing shots at one another, you know. And even for me, right, I'm a CNN person. I like CNN for a lot of different reasons, but I come to understand that CNN is only going to tell one side of the story. I come to learn this, so I will watch Fox as well. Same with Fox. They only going to tell one side of the story. So what I do is I take both stories and come up with my own conclusion. Why? Because ain't nobody giving us no solutions to begin with. So polarization with no resolution. That's what's going on. That's how Civil War happened. If you come with so many problems on top of other problems with no solution, people gonna start getting pissed. People gonna start getting upset. People gonna start getting frustrated. For why? Because they're confused. They're not getting proper information. They're being lied to, etc., etc. Polarization with no resolution. That's one. Divisive press coverage. It goes back to CNN. It goes back to Fox, MSNBC, whatever the case may be. Ain't nobody trying to join in. Ain't nobody trying to bridge a gap. You got your left wings, you got your white wings, you got your conservative. I mean, you got so many different parties, right? So many different people, but ain't nobody coming together. Everybody standing on their belief. And I get it, right? We supposed to stand on our belief, right? That's what we supposed to do. But we supposed to love. And with love comes compromise, come righteous compromise. And these people ain't compromising. They're throwing shots at each other. And guess what? The viewers, you and I, we're just hearing bits and pieces of everything to have to come up with our own conclusion. And guess what? 9 out of 10, if we come up with our own conclusion, it's going to be out the box, right? We're going to feel left alone. We're going to feel victimized. We're going to feel like we're alone. All these different things will make us fend for ourselves. That's what they do. Decisive press coverage. Once again, this is chess and not checkers. Number 3, weakened institution. Do I need to say more? This United States is weakened. The economy is weakened. The everything, the race is weakened. I mean, so many things is weakened for the simple fact it's no strong foundation. Look at what's taking place with Medicare. Well, healthcare. Let's just go with healthcare. Look at what's taking place with the borders. Look at what just took place with the Russia thing. All these different things that's taking place. We have a weakened institution. Let's go with Russia real quick. Russia hacked our political process. All these different things. Not they ain't even China. I mean, I know we put a lot of emphasis on Russia, but hey, China doing the same thing. We have a weakened institution, and guess what? Ain't nobody trying to build it back up. You say, Curtis, how can you say that? They doing this, they doing that. Is they really your president? Let's go back to the president. Is your president trying to do anything about this elections? No, he's not. He can care less. Is the people higher above really trying to do something about these elections? What I mean by election being hacked, ain't nobody doing anything. That's the reality, right? It's divided. It's divided. And I'm going to show my boy, like I said, 5, 6 or 7 second clip. He's just going to say, yes, this country is divided. I just want you to hear it from the horse's mouth. And he's going to say, hey, it's okay. No, it's never okay to be divided. Why? Divided we fall. Ain't this what Americans say? United we stand, divided we fall. Hey, guess what? That's what it is, right? Number 4, sellout of leadership. Sell out of leadership. Need I say more about that? Our leaders done sold out. Point blank, period. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They care about themselves. They care about their agendas. And they care about the people that help them get in there. It's really that plain and simple. I'm not saying every politician is bad. I will not dare say that. But the people that got the primary power, the people that got the primary authority, it ain't looking too good for none of us, honestly. I mean, our leadership sold out. It's been like this since the beginning for black people, right? It's been like this since the beginning. But now everybody's being affected. Whites, blacks, Mexicans, Asians, whatever. I said Mexicans, Latin, because there's a lot of, Mexican, Puerto Rican, yada, yada. But Latin, Hispanics, I'm sorry. So many of us is all been under one umbrella, and we're all getting screwed at one time. And just the reality. Number 5, last but not least, legalization of violence. Your own president said, if you steal off this person, I'll pay your bail money. He said this through his rallies. He said this numerous different times. Knock him out, punch him, all these different things. You do it. Violence, violence. If you look at television, this is nothing new, right? Violence. This is America. Us American love violence. Think about the movies we watch. Think about the books we read. Just think about all of that. But from our leaders, our president, Donald J. Trump himself, knock him out. I mean, come on, really? Is it really? Come on, really? So I say all this in a nutshell. Our country is at a civil war. It's divided, and it's time for a breakdown. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let you watch the clip, and I'm gonna close on my confessional. I believe D.L. Hughley said it the best. He said, America felt white America felt divided early on. I can't even say white America. A lot of these over the top Caucasian Americans, over the top. You know, all white people ain't the same, but these over the top Caucasian, as far as white power, they felt abandoned, especially with Barack Obama being into office, things of that nature. And they felt sold out a long time ago, especially with the borders, you know, the Hispanics coming over the borders, things of that nature. So D.L. Hughley once again made a really good concept of they already felt like they lost America. So they rather accept half of America than no America. So this is what a lot of people are on. They already feel America sold them out. So the half that they got left, they're gonna fight till they die. So because of that reason, we're at a civil war, and that's what our leadership is doing. They're provoking it, they're energizing it, they're adding fuel to the fire. Let's see this man, Steve Bannon, your boy Donald Trump, homeboy, probably his best friend. Let's see what he got to say very, very quickly.
We are divided, but I think division is good and healthy because people.
Yes, we are divided, and I think division is healthy and good. Division is never healthy and good. Never. Think about your own life. Think about your family. Think about any and everything you do. Division is never good. Period. Not even when it comes to finances. Division is never good. So this is where we're at, and this is how it is. So more than anything, this is my confession. This is my confession. I believe that we are headed for a civil war, and I believe it's really nothing that we can do to prevent a civil war. But I believe that once the time comes, we can stand and be strong. We can stand and be strong. We can stand and be united. We can stand and say, not in my neighborhood, not in my community, not my family. We can really stand strong and stand our ground. And this is my confession.